doesn't seem to. I don't know if you can actually see anything. For me, it's actually black. But I will describe the thing for you. I'm standing in front of the standing stones at Avebury, and it's absolutely fantastic. I can't see any sort of comments and stuff like that. And my camera doesn't seem to. Yeah, the reception's really bad. So I might just have to do a video on this. Hi, Frasier, how you doing? I don't know, can you actually see anything? Because I can't, from what I can see, I can't see anything. And I'm standing in Avebury at the moment, on the far side of the moon circle. So it's the most beautiful first day of. Hi, white fella, how you doing? Beautiful day of which fantastic. There's so many. So you can see, can you? We're on the far side of the moon, so a little choppy. Yeah, it probably is. Hello, greetings to you. So this is very common. This is like circles, if you imagine. That's like, and here you have like what's left of the moon circle over here. These two stones here and part of those stones there. And then we're going to go into the sun circle over there. But so many people. It's unbelievable. Let me see if I can switch the camera around. I'm not sure I can. There's so many people, which is beautiful, and everybody's enjoying this solstice. And I got here, and there were so many people, there was nowhere to park and everything. It was a right old palaver. And so basically, I had to sort of like catch the solstice in the car park, and it was very nice. It was absolutely beautiful. Had like I'm just trying to turn it around the camera so I can see what's going on, you know. And yeah, it was. It certainly rang the crown chakra like no tomorrow, which was absolutely glorious. Which was really, really nice, you know. But I've got Cody on the lead at the moment because I'm not sure whether I'm allowed to let him off or not, because there's often sheep around and stuff like that. But I'm going to make my way round. So the stones go here, so they go all the way through there, and they go round there. There's another circle, and you can see the stones here come round this way and stuff like that. So, can I just ask? Is it okay to let dogs off in it? Oh, you're not supposed to. You're kind of anarchist, are you?
Yeah.
Right, fair
Yeah, I
play.
am. But also, she's better off. She's really.
I know
nervous
she's.
people, so she'll just work her way around. It's easier for her and me.
Yeah.
She comes back when she's called. So
Fair enough.
yeah,
Okay.
she doesn't do it. She doesn't dig holes or anything awful.
Okay. All right. Okay. Thanking you. Yeah. So we're going to let you off, Cody. Right, go on then. There he is. I won't see him for weeks now. So this is that same circle that comes down here. It goes right into the other field towards that church around there. So it goes around there. Then there's another circle around the other far side. And this is the energy that comes through the moon circle and goes through the moon circle and then comes through the sun circle, which is on the other side of that house just there. So we're going to walk our way around. Did anybody? Obviously, that's what the time is in the UK. It will be sort of coming together as as you go further west, as it were. So it may be a little bit later over in America, but it's amazing. It's not the most perfect day, as you can well see. We might get a bit sunshine, but It's just only in England where you get so many people turning out in the middle of the countryside in really bad weather. You know, so we're actually going to cut across here, I think. Come on, Cody. Vienna. We're going to cut across and make our way to the sun circle, and then we're going to do like a chakra sequencing and so forth, get a bit of message for the energies and so forth. I don't know if it's the energies are really nice. I think it's certainly playing a lot more to the crown and the root, and I think that's all to do with a raison d'être of living life. It's like your vertical sense of life, and with that vertical sense of life comes comes reason or comes purpose and so forth. And it doesn't have to be a massive purpose. That's the thing. It doesn't. Everyone sort of says, "Oh, I've got to be this massive, shaman or healer or something like that." And you know, I've been doing it for a long time, and I love doing it. Don't get me wrong. But there's so many more purposes in life as well. And I think the most important thing is, saying hello to your neighbour and making sure your neighbour's all right. I think that's the if you can't do that to start with, don't start trying to help people. You know what I mean? It's so the energies feel a little bit like that. Happy solstice, Kevin, man. Hope you're doing well. I hope the reception's good, and I hope you can see, because these stones are massive. We're going to go over to the moonstone now. Wait for Cody to pick up the slack, as it were. And these stones here, I think, I'm not sure if it was something like they're 20 tons or something like that. They're really weighing things, massively weighing things. And they're beautiful, and they served another purpose before. And obviously they're a little bit smashed up and everything like that. And they don't have the energies are a little bit messed up, as it were, in that sort of sense. But, you could use them in a multitude of ways in the past. And if you continue down this way here, you get a place called Silbury Hill. And that's where they charge the energies in order to move the stones. Cody, Vienna, Vienna, Cody, Vienna, good boy. Sorry about that. I do have to keep a bit of a control of the dog. So this is one of the moonstones. So obviously some people have been putting their roses out. And there's a lot of people getting into the gifts and everything like that of life. You can hear the bells in the background if I just shut up. How about that? It's absolutely glorious. Cody, Vienna, Vienna, Vienna. Cody, come on. Okay, stop. Good boy. Hang on a second. Hang on a second, because we're going to cross the road and everything like that. So, yeah. So we're just walking past the stones. There's part of the moon circle as well. I can gather that's what it's all about. So it's celebrating. That's what I like about Avebury. I much prefer it to Stonehenge, because first things first, it's open and public, and people can wander around and be themselves and stuff like that. Where Stonehenge is a bit sort of like it's controlled, and there's gates, checkpoints to go through and everything like that. But here at Avebury, it just seems to be welcoming a lot than anywhere else. It's absolutely gorgeous. It's just, here we go here. I so nearly bought this church at one point, around about 10 years ago. Lovely little chapel it is, and then that goes right into the sun circle. I'm back, but I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna film a lot. I'm gonna film a lot rather than do a live, because obviously the reception's no good. Look at that, people eating outside in the pub. It's just great, isn't it? You know what I mean? That's what life's about. Yeah. Reception back good. Well, as I said, it's really patchy, the reception here. I can't see half of what I'm doing either. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to film a lot, do a little video. I'll post that later on tonight, and we can go into everything on the live tonight. You know, it's a shame because Avebury is so lovely. You got the Devil's Stone, which is just up here where you can sit in the Devil's chair, and this is the Sun Circle, which is just there. Which you can see there's another gathering in there at the moment. I think you can see it anyway. Oh, Kevin, man, you're an absolute star. You're putting petrol in my car. Thank you, mate. Really do appreciate it. I'll tell you what, they wouldn't even touch the sides for the parking here. It's unbelievable. But yeah, thanking you very much. You know, but yeah, so you get the Devil's Stone, which is that one slightly to the right. I don't know if you can see. That's just behind those two people there. The one lady with the red hair and stuff like that. And so you got the Devil's Seat there. Take a photograph of that. Right in the background, you get these line of stones that go out. The line of stones that went the other way. And these stones here go off towards Silbury Hill, that way, which is basically over there, which is a chalk pyramid. And I've got a short on this channel about why the chalk pyramid and everything like that. And we could go into how we could use the energies in the future technology, you know, on the lives later on tonight. Hang on a second. So, you know, we can go into that later on tonight. But I find a nice largest circle that's out the back. Anyway, look, I really would like to be able to see what's going on. It would be really nice. But